Alright, just a quick video, show some changes, entry and stuff for Peck residents. Again, just kind of going over if you're looking for a professional designer for the next 2 years. I'm going to be slowing down, taking on 2 to 3 projects annually, maybe even one. If it's a big project paying well enough, could concentrate on just one interesting job. Got some things that I'd like to do in the next years. Just some writing, and so instead of doing a dozen jobs a year, I'm gonna drop it way back. So I'm gonna be a little selective on what I gain. Here's some wording on that. You can zoom in out what you need to, but let's get to the design message for my clients here. So what we have back here, let me scoot this over so we can get a little bigger view. And now, just real quick, this floodlight is a wee bit different than this one. One just has a camera, security camera included. So got the arches in now and kind of want to see what you think. May not be thrilled with the overhang, but we had to give a push-pull here because we got a useful deck or patio, covered patio. It's concrete. I'm just going to bring the terrain up. I'll work on the terrain once we get back to a full lot. But the overhang, it's shallow compared to the arches, but it covers the porch plenty. We want to keep that 312 or greater pitch because of the possibility of ice damming and such. So I don't want to change the pitch. And if I bring it out to be further overhang, it's either going to be lower, which we could do. It'll block off just the top portion of the arches. So that is one possible solution, is to make it a little bit lower. But we have that conflict over here, which was you wanted these to be aligned across this. And so if I pull it out over here, then I'm not going to have this one align, or I got to pull this out with it so they both come down to the same height. And if that came down, then looking straight on, of course, we want this symmetrical. So that would bring this down, which in turn, you would probably want to bring this down with it. So think about that a little bit, and then I'll fill this in and get that going. But I wanted to show you, put 2 different styles on this corbel to support this extra overhang to cover the steps down here. And I've got this style, which I really like this one, but we can even do more stuff. So don't think we're locked into these 2 designs, but this is the other side. The real difference is that this piece does not come down to the base as it does everywhere on the building. All these arches come down and sit right at the column cap. And so this one does. It swoops down and sits really nicely. And I do like the elegance of how that curves up into the top there. And just to show you how we can kind of work with this a little bit, I've just got a bunch of lines I was using to come up with some geometry, and I can work with different forms within that. If you see something, I played around a little bit. I did try some of the squared off shapes, and they just didn't work with the curves for me. In fact, I honestly don't even think that, looks like it's just thinking a bit to regenerate that image. With all these curves, it's starting to regenerate pretty slow. But this is that curve versus the one beyond, which comes and then swoops back up. And it does terminate up in here for max support. It's just behind your fascia board. So back on the other side, you can actually see that. You can see how it swoops up behind the fascia board right there. So anyway, just wanted to quickly go over that, and I can show you that the windows are all now corrected. And then I did go ahead and lead that roof. I had to come up with my own material for that. It wasn't in the catalog, so I just kind of did some work to get that. And then I did the same thing down here on this piece. And so that is really all I need to show you for now. Just want to do a quick video, give you an update, and I'll get it posted. So that is where we stand at the moment, and hopefully things are starting to come together. We'll do some work on this post back here. Obviously we don't want it just to be a post. And I got a flying floodlight back there anyway, so we need something for it. And slab's still sticking up. But I'm not going to worry about this stuff or this until I get your full lot back in the picture and build this terrain. Because we're gonna grade this out so we get positive drainage, have just a nice, even, easy, maybe 4-inch max step off that back patio, and then we'll grade out this front. This looks pretty good through here, and it's pretty natural. This does have a taper to it that you can't see because of what I did with to reduce this from 25 acres so I could work with the model. So this is Mark with Not Square Design in Butte, Montana, and I do work all over the state. Worked in Alaska, Canada, or sorry, not Canada, Alaska, Mexico, pretty much all the states in the West. And so that is where I'm at, and let me know what you think and any choices that you'd like to change. Thanks for now. Bye.